G'day guys, Andy Thomas here from Wolf on the Run. Just come up with a good idea. We went through the camera box the other day just to get some extra footage on the bike, and from an unusual position I've just come up with a great idea. I've got an old tent pole. I'll bring you over and show you my plan. Alright, so I've got this tent pole that I've come across. It's just an aluminium tent pole, and I've made this. It's like a rubber. It's an old foot I found off something, and I've put a 1/4" thread in the top of that, which will take a camera. So my plan is, with the GoPro on a camera mount, I'm going to put that to there, which I'm going to stick to the top of the end of the pole, and then we're going to try and put it onto the bike by sort of putting some sort of little welded spigot onto there and a brace, so that I can protrude it up into the air, and then hopefully have some good footage of the bike like this as I'm riding along. Not for a long distance, obviously, because it's gonna blow about in the wind, but just to get an average bit of footage. So yeah, let's see how it works out. Alright, first off I found a bit of steel bar. I'm going to cut a piece off this, which will let me weld it onto the bike frame. I am going to cut these down because they're way too long. They're about 700 mil, so I'm going to cut them to about probably 400 or 500, so that I can get them into my tool tube. So yeah, at least I can carry them somewhere, or even in my pannier bag, top box, something like that. They're way too long. They're about 700 mil at the moment, so I'll cut them down. Bird off in the wrong machine. Perfect. So that's the plan. Alright, now this part I actually made, it's off a foot. It's a foot off a bit of machinery, an old machine that I took apart. I've just drilled it out, cut it down, opened it up a little bit, and so I've fixed the 1/4" thread into there, just so it fits a camera tripod mount. So I've got the one on the GoPro there, so that just fits on there. It'll give me a mounting for the top of the pole. Perfect. So let's glue that onto there. Phone calls again. Okay, sorry guys, work and phone calls. Right, where was we? I was gluing this. I've just had to take the glue back out because it had gone hard by the time I'd took my telephone call, but that's life, I suppose. So I'm just going to glue that onto there like that. Perfect. That's the top end. That will do me. Right, we'll bring you over to the bike. Disconnect the battery on the bike, and we'll bring you over, move some wiring, and we'll weld that spigot on. Okay guys, first of all I'm going to loosen up my petrol can, my spare fuel. Bit awkward, but it does come off. And then I've got to cut these wires here. I can clip them back on afterwards. Just move that cable out of the way. That's just for these extended little brake lights. Alright, I'll set the welder up. I'll grind that off. Set the welder up. Alright, beautiful. What I'll do is I'll just touch this side up a little bit more. Fantastic. I'm just going to cover surrounding bits up with this while I give it a bit of paint. As you probably guessed by now with me, everything's about making it work. I'm not bothered about making things look absolutely perfect, because at the end of the day we're going to drop it, which I did the other day. Dropped it on the pannier that side, which bent this out a little bit, it pops out, but I'll knock that back in a moment. Yeah, the wife got on the back end. I lost my balance and we both went down like a sack of potatoes. But oh no, it was this side of the pannier, sorry. So hence that being bent up. But you know, you're going to drop them. Alright, so this is the plan. GoPro on the top of that. One pole in there. I'm going to get, I think I might drill these to put some little cotter pins in so they don't fall apart. Put that there. Probably scratch all the paint off now, but so that's it really. Just sits on there. I might make some sort of bracket on there. Oh no, it's not too bad. And then we've got the GoPro on the top there. I'll turn the GoPro on and I'll give you a bit of footage down and show you what it's like, what we got, what picture we got. Alright, well, there you go, you can see from up there, it's not too bad, and I think as we're probably riding along we'll be fine. The only thing I don't like is you can see my ball patch, but I'll be definitely wearing my helmet. Great stuff, fantastic. I've decided I'm going to just take it up the street and show it works. I'll let you know. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to put my wire back on, but you don't need to see that. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Catch you soon.